Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Brotato. We're going to play the Outlaw with the shark crossbow. Why? Attack speed is increased by 30%. Or, start with a 30% attack speed up. Attack speed modifications are increased by 50%. Damage modifications are reduced by 30%. Lots of speed. Crit modifications are reduced. So, that tells me either throwable scythe, because this isn't affected. I mean, the stats that matter aren't the primary damage stats, but we're gonna take shark crossbow because I haven't tried it yet. It has a 60% down in the pierce, so each time it has a lower pierce. I will say, huge missed opportunity. This doesn't look like a shark. So, just saying. Well, yeah, we've got a good attack speed. Excellent attack speed. We have a ranged weapon, so well, that was a sharpness. I should have taken the sharpness. Oh well. I'm gonna lock both of these. Thank you. It's pretty expensive. I'll just take the attack speed up. But yeah, so it's range, which these, it gives sharpness. It does lower my armor by a lot. This is an assassin weapon. Gotta keep that in mind. This is an assassin weapon. I think this weapon would have been absolutely busted on Trick Shot, maybe. I think Trick Shot's just absolutely busted, so. But yeah, having the massive armor down is absolutely a concern. But I feel like the weapons themselves really do help to make up the difference in power on them. Because, like, some of the characters, like, you see what they have. Or, like, you see, like, you look at a character and you're like, why do I want to, like, come on. Like, this is not an everyday thing. So, if these characters, like, this -8 really would not want to take this on one of the normal characters, most likely. Granted, sharpness is a new introduction thing, so, like, the other characters obviously aren't designed for it. What's this thing's crit chance? 19? That's right, because you get a crit up for just having them. I guess more crit. Why not? We'll go with some armor. I would rather have luck down. I'm not even going to take this. I'm just going to forego luck. That's a lot of HP very early on. I think the dodge down is a bit of a problem. But now we're absolutely gonna need to take pumpkins because this thing's pierce sucks. I mean, it pierces, like, it's hard to complain because, oh no, it's doing a little bit more damage. Like, what's there to complain about? But it has a very balanced pierce. So we need to augment it. 5% crit's not terrible. It doesn't crit great. I think I'm gonna go with the lifesteal. I guess I also could have gone with the attack speed. Good to know. No, damage modifications aren't really what I'm looking for. I do need more of these. The more of these I have, it's actually a huge buff in DPS. Like, that's one of the things where you look at the one arms, 200% damage up, you're like, oh my god, that's busted. And it's like, not really. You have 600% damage, or 500% damage up by having 6 weapons, so not really. You know, in the long run. No, I still think it's a fun character. You just... Weapons that are... Certain weapons are going to be impacted more or less because of that. So, like, if it's kind of a middling weapon, you're not going to want to put all your eggs in that basket. Just go some damage. Not a crossbow. Very low armor, though. That's for certain. You know, -7. I'll take that. I will take that. Got plus 20% crit. Lots of dodge. 8 armor's a lot, though. It scares me. And I don't know if the... Like, would I take 8 armor down for 20 crit and 15 dodge? No. Not even remotely. I don't even know if I'd take... Like, I don't even take 1 armor down for 8 dodge half the time. So it's... I just don't like the armor down. I don't like relying on dodge because it's an unreliable stat. Because it's a percentage stat. Or it's a... It's either all or nothing. It's kind of one of the things that aggravates me about D&D. Dungeons and Dragons. For anyone who hasn't played it. Your characters have an armor class. So, a hit is either all of the damage. There's one augment, but realistically, for most characters, it is either you take all of the damage or none of the damage. How does this upgrade? 1075, 1080. It doesn't have more crit. It has more fire rate. It doesn't... 420, nice! It doesn't have more range. Oh, it's crit. It's better by 5%. Gross. It's not great. It's an upgrade. But that's not that impactful. Might be the next one has a more impactful upgrade. Sometimes they don't have particularly impactful upgrades. You know, I can't think of a weapon that, like, off the top of my head. You know what? Honestly, realistically, the SMG does not have great upgrades. It is a little bit more damage, but it's not great. It's not that much of a difference between, like, a Gatling gun being 3 or 4. The upgrade. With crit chance. Definitely gonna go with this. We'll get another 15% attack speed since it is going to impact this pretty significantly. I could probably make do with this, but it's just so not worth it. Never gonna get my luck out of that hole. I will definitely take this and then put my luck even further in the hole. I shouldn't have done that. Turned out nicely there, but I really shouldn't have done that. 15 HP. No. No, we have a decent amount of HP, and faster enemies forever is a big impact. I would really like to see Angel Wings, because that'll give me speed and range, which is very, very good. I think it's Heavy Bullet. Heavy Bullet would be good. No, it wouldn't be good. This doesn't scale on range damage, which is weird, but I'm kind of glad it doesn't. If you're going to add a new stat to the game, I want you to have weapons that scale off of it. Like, I want most of your weapons to scale off of it, which I think this game, or this mod does a good job of. I think, maybe not literally probably, like, it's definitely more than 50% of them. But, sure, why not? 45 range. I want to see what purple is. Is that more impactful? 15, 8. Okay, so it does. Okay, so this one's a lot more impactful because the range goes up by 5%. That's a lot more impactful in the long run. Very, very nice. I'm not going to take the shady potion to dig myself out of the hole. The luck hole. More... well, I say more if I could just find some pumpkins. Because an extra... This pumpkin is... What? Does pumpkins damage up get affected by the 30% less? Huh. I don't know. I'll have to just find a pumpkin so I can check. It'd be weird, but it's technically a damaging stat. Oh well. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm gonna keep it in the back of my mind. I'll keep mulling it over. Yes, not gonna lie, some armor upgrades would be huge. 4 sharpness, that's pretty good. Honestly, hate them all. Just go with the harvesting, I guess. HP is important. I don't want to lower my range. More regen. Yeah, food does not, basically does not heal me. More attack speed. Nah. Sharp crossbow. Injection's not good. I guess I'll take a propeller head and start digging out of the hole. Sure, it's range up. It's a good amount of... yeah, so it's range up. Which is, you know, 2 damage. And then... 3 damage. And then the extra 10%. Was it worth the lifesteal down? I don't know. I don't know. But these can fire as fast as possible. It's the benefit of range. So. Now, there is... While I do say, like, there's no point not to have range, there is legitimately a cutoff where it's not going to be worth taking range ups anymore. Like, basically 100%. There's probably a more mathematical, you know, like, number. But basically around 100% is where it's not going to be that impactful to have it. So you probably don't want to focus too hard on getting more attack speed up. Not that I've been particularly focusing on it. But it will impact these way more than it'll impact the melee. Melee, it's like way quicker does that become basically obsolete. So, sure, we'll definitely take that. Don't care. I guess I'll take another one for the HP. Sure, we're at 1 harvesting. But it gave us a good amount of, it gave us a good amount more lifesteal and regen. I mean, 4 and 4. Is that worth 12? Yeah. That is something that, like, you kind of don't... I don't, at least. I'm assuming other people don't as well. You don't take that into account with the cost of that item. It's like 96. And yeah, 96 is not a bad price. But that also, that cost me 155, realistically, because 6 times the 9, oh, sorry, not the 11 waves, but you get the gist. It's, you know, it's an extra 60 cost because of the lower harvesting. So, but I think, like, the survivability ones, like, that's getting really min-maxy. So I don't like to really dwell on that too much. Nope. Yup. Oh, no. You know what? I just want to see what the red one is. How's it upgrade? 2095. That's a pretty significant. Goes from, I think, 50 to 40. It's pretty good. Another way to heal there. Get some more HP. And we have an elite. Alright. So, I don't foresee too many issues with this one. Since we have piercing in range and also look at its HP. But the damage I take, now that is a very, very serious problem. I can see not killing it by running out of time, like if it gets caught behind something a lot deadlier. Or I just get like stuck in a corner. I could easily see that being much worse than it was. I feel like my pickup radius is really low. It's probably just because, you know, at the end of a run you have way more and it... Yes. Okay, so this is gonna impact it. 59. It does impact it. Why did that take off so much? It's 35. I think that took off way more. Anyway, I think it bouncing is going to be very, very, very good. Yeah, that was 8. Huh. Oh well. Sure. It helps get it back on track. It's like basically no difference. Take that. Because we're at, yeah, -2. Which is still, -2 is the same as -1 million for, but we get another something, we can bring it back. Yeah, so I think them piercing is gonna, I think it's probably worth the damage down. Since it does, I believe when it pierces, or when it bounces, it can pierce. I think. I always forget, like, how that works. I know it's been told to me many times. Please leave comments till it fully gets in my brain. I believe it, when it bounces, it, like, pierces and bounces. So I believe a lot of the game works in your favor. So it might be that it will, pierce one, or it'll pierce one, or no, it'll, yeah, it'll pierce 2, then it'll bounce, and then it'll, you know, the game works in your favor. Unlike a lot of games where they usually work against the player, this game very much works for its player, which is awesome. It makes a lot of the negative impacts just feel a lot lighter. There we go. We're at neutral armor. Huge. I'll take more enemies. Why the heck not? Nope. None of those matter. Yeah, would really like to see a, pumpkin. I don't think I've seen pumpkin. If I've seen pumpkin, oops. It's a lot easier to, like, super focus. I don't like to focus too much. I want to try and keep my commentary going and stuff like that. And I don't know. I could probably mull over decisions a lot more, but it's not my style. I'm not trying to create the perfect, unbeatable run every single time. Would like to, but I also know that my, you know, raw skills. I'm really bad at dodging the projectiles. I've never been super good at bullet hells. So, that's always been a massive detriment to my runs. I'll go with the crit chance. Oh, did the crit chance go up on this? Nope. Sure, it's more lifesteal. That's good. I guess I'll do this. Should go some more crit chance. Another purple. Another purper. Horde wave shouldn't be a problem because we have piercing bouncing bullets. Very satisfying. Very satisfying. Hold on one second. I hope that JE is very much appreciating these runs. And that's how confident I was in this. I literally just went to go back to the comment that I read earlier about bouncing stuff. I would like more bouncing. Ooh, it actually started to catch up to me. Get right in there. How dare you start to catch up to me? How freaking dare you? Yeah, each hit hurts a lot. Don't care about that. More range is more damage. It's a better heal, I guess. Oh. Please. Take another one. Yeah, 15 down. It's 20 down from start. Sure. Take another one. I'd like some more range. That'd be good. More speed, so, you know. The... Excuse me. Wings would be really good. That's speed and range. 30 range. I probably wouldn't take the night vision goggles because that's armor down, and I don't really want to take extra damage. I know armor is not the most important thing. That might be the biggest controversial thing I have about these new characters is I do think they're good. I am going to not just lean into dodge. -8, I can come back from -8. Because if, you know, even if you're like, well, but you'll never get it positive. Right, but I did reduce my damage by 40% because I went to 0. It's pretty late. I was gonna say no. Nope, don't want that either. Got some more range. Hey, look, it's wings. I asked for it. Ritual, probably not something I should have taken. Probably not. It's not gonna hurt my run. Now, realistically, if that hurts my run, then this run is a lot more. Sorry, if that causes a significant impact on this run, I guess I should say, because obviously just taking that damage down for no reason hurts the run. There we go. Doing pretty good. Pretty good on dodges, I'd say. Thankfully, I didn't immediately screw that up and walk in and take more damage. And you should be finished off. There we go. Any moment now. What do I want? I don't know. I guess it's 12 HP. Sure. We have a good amount of HP. We do take a lot of damage, but I don't think that'll be a problem. I guess it's too late for that. I'll take that for the lifesteal. And also to mitigate some of the damage down. I don't think I ever saw a pumpkin, though. I may have passed one, and if I did, then oops. A wholehearted oops. But I'm pretty sure I was trying to keep my eye out for pumpkin the entire time. Or maybe I saw a pumpkin stupid early in the run, and it didn't, like, click with me. But I think I addressed pumpkin very quickly. But, yeah, this is going quite well. As far as the crits, they're not stellar. I probably went harder into crit than I needed to. I didn't go that hard into crit, but I still probably went in harder than I needed to. It's not as impactful overall, since it, what's this crit? Yeah, 1.5 still. I was kind of hoping it would crit better than that, but it's still excellent. I will not take that and lower it. I will take that. Let's give it one roll. I'm gonna go with the armor. I know that's lowering, probably lowering my stat more. Was it? 8% damage up for a... about a 5% damage down? Something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Probably fine, though. Sure, we'll take that. Get some more dodge. I think I will take Poisonous Tonic. Poisonous Tonic should be pretty good. Very unfortunate that I never managed to find... Well, I mean, there's still a chance, so I guess I shouldn't be writing the eulogy on never finding, the pumpkin. Pumpkin's such a weird item because it's terrible like 90% of the time, and then you get, because a lot of the weapons don't pierce, or you get the pierce like late. You know, because piercing's a purple. And if you're using melee, it literally has no effect whatsoever. Thank you. Just get in here and grab that. Up to a respectable amount of, I will say that the sound of these is, like, overpowering everything else. Like, majorly. So what I was gonna say is we got to a respectable amount of armor. Literally got 16 armor on this run. Yeah, we'll put ourselves in the positive damage. Sure. I can't buy anything after, so I might as... I figured, why not just buy the stupid item. Probably better to focus on one. Okay, it's a little difficult to focus on one. Whoops. Alright, I'll focus on this one until he runs away. And then I can more appropriately focus on, the other one. It's the problem with bouncy shots. They're just... Whoop. They don't work as well against a large target. Bouncy, piercing. They don't work well on a large target. Very fun run, though. A very fun weapon. Rapid-handed revolver. Cooldown. 6 shots. Its attack speed goes up with my attack speed. That seems... terrible? I don't like it. It'd be interesting to try, though. But I just hate the reload. Like, the reload's so bad on them. Like, I feel like they need way more chutzpah. But, I don't know. I'd probably try it. But either way, Thank you so very much, everyone, for watching. I'll see you all next time. Make sure you subscribe so you're notified of when Brotato goes live and other videos like Super Auto Pets or The Binding of Isaac. Okay, bye.